Hey, Instagram, Dr. Akila in the house. And I should be giving credit for this lovely song, but of course, I forgot the name right now, and I'm not tripping on it, but please don't sue me. It's only because I love it so much. Ha! Yes! And every day we should be having fun, getting up, dancing, having a good time. But anyway, Alexa, pause. All right. Alexa pauses when Dr. Akila says pause. Hello to the person who joined. Woo. All right. Alexa doesn't know that, and that's okay. Alexa, pause. Listen, thank you so much for joining me, Dr. Akila. This is Morning Affirmations. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to join you. And I try to prepare really hard for these morning affirmations. Sometimes, though, the messages just come like butter. They just flow down into me. And one of the things that touched my heart today, because as a professional reader, I hear a lot about people's challenges in their life. Hello, thank you for joining. I hear a lot about people's challenges in life. And one of the predominant issue is relationship, our personal relationships and career relationships. But, the thing that is getting to me because of my life and where I'm at is the challenges that come along with personal relationships. And I'm just going to speak very briefly about some of the things that I have heard and some of the things that I've experienced a little bit, and then maybe some strategies to think about how we might be able to do this better, because I am no expert. I just know from trial and error and from what I hear from people's own trials and error as they try to navigate personal relationships. So listen, right off the bat, we meet people and we attach. We fall in love. And there doesn't even have to be a sexual connection. It could just be love connection, or it could be built off or through or along with a sexual friendship, right? But the thing that happens is over time, and we know this. These are the phone calls that I get. People start to show who they are. They will teach you who they are. They will show you their true colors. And sometimes it doesn't take 3 to 6 months. Sometimes it can take a month or a couple of weeks. And as my mama told me, Dr. Akila, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them, right? And so example, and of course I use myself. Look, I'm the Power Prophet. And the Power Prophet prophesizes based on the things that are important to me, which I think are important to all humanity. Love, protection, security, happiness, right? We all get along on those issues. So I'm talking about happiness. But listen, so somebody is extremely argumentative all of a sudden. They start arguing with you about everything. Now, yes, we could be concerned, as we should be, right? What is happening with you, right? So I've talked a lot already about strategies on how to maintain your personal power. So the first thing you do is you don't react. Who you talking to? No, you don't react. And that was not a stereotype. That was just me being silly. Listen. People start showing you who they are. And you don't react, you respond. You tell this person this behavior is unacceptable. And if you continue, I will have to leave. Now, that sounds so easy, right? It sounds like so freaking easy. I'm leaving, see ya, right? So listen, it ain't easy. It's not easy at all. But the bottom line is you have to have boundaries. And I've talked about boundaries. And when you see immediately somebody showing you that they will cut you off, they don't want to hear what you have to say, they're loud, overpowering, overwhelming your voice, they're showing you they don't respect your voice, and they're showing you they don't respect you. But the calls from the clients, I feel so much for, because they accept this as the reality they want to inhabit. And they ask, how do I fix this? Some things cannot be fixed. I don't care how long you've been married. I don't care if this is your soul mate, your twin flame. I don't care about any of that. If you are not happy at the beginning of a relationship, it is time to step away before this gets in the way. So, to reiterate, this morning's affirmation is about being strong in identifying things that may not inspire you to pursue a relationship with someone. And the only way we know what inspires us and what doesn't is if we have boundaries and policies to guide us into these friendships, into these relationships. I have a policy: no stress. Of course there's going to be some stress, but don't give me communication stress. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not doing that. Period. That's not happening. And that's just it. Period. And I don't break that for anybody, because that's not me. So why am I going to change myself fundamentally to fit somebody's decision that they want to argue and be stressed out all the time? I'm not changing me. And that's what you do when you decide to step into these relationships, knowing somebody is whacked out. I had a woman talk to me about pursuing a marriage with a known drug addict. These are real problems. And we can say, oh, that would never happen to me. But this woman was in love. So I'm not even going to get into that story. But this is just some of the stuff. She knew this man was a drug addict at day one. We can all sort of understand how that story went a little bit. But listen, the affirmation is you have control over you, nobody else. I control myself. We only have control over ourselves, and that is limited control. And that's a whole nother topic for another day. But we have control over how we react and how we respond. And when somebody shows us who they are very early on in a relationship, it's time to walk. I don't care again if it's your twin flame, if it's your soulmate, if it's the man or woman or them or they or everyone for you. I don't care what you envision in your mind. The reality is this person is not for you, regardless of the vision in your head. Don't let it fool you. Don't let your ego fool you into living a life of crazies. With crazy. Sucker now. I'm losing stuff here. I'm going to hold this up for now. We had a little spill. But you know what? That's all part of the production value of doing these videos. Thank you for joining me today. You are worthy. You are worthy of respect. You are worthy of being treated with dignity. You are worthy of having a relationship that's going to make you feel like you are on top of the world every day. So don't you dare settle for anything less than what you want. We don't want to perfect ourselves. Hello, hey everybody. We don't want to be so perfectionist that we look over people who may have some flaws, but who may still be good for us. But the bottom line is, the last time I'm going to say it, when someone shows you who they are, you better believe it. Dr. Akila Kamaat, I love y'all. I love this. It's enjoyable. It's not about making money. It's just about sharing and fellowshipping. And thank y'all for saying hi with the hearts. Listen, I'm going for today. I'm going to try to be more regular and do it every day. But sometimes life just, as you know, gets crazy. But this is about those love relationships and what you see right off the bat. Okay? So we need to be really tuned in to what we see immediately when we are trying to engage with someone in that way. You are worthy. You have a blessed, super blessed, and prosperous day. Dr. Akila Kamaat, the Power Prophet, signing out. High five. I know that's corny nowadays, right? Dap, that's even corny. This dap, I don't know. But y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for joining me. Peace out. So long. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See y'all.